Like, what we gonna name it? I was like, Alori Chanel.
Yep.
That just came out. Your mouth.
I'm not making this up.
So was it no thought?
in the
Right
parking
there,
lot, yeah,
in the parking lot. That same day after we seen it. What we gonna? He looked at me like, "What's up?"
Hey, he said, "Shit, Alori Chanel."
Alori Chanel. Shit sound good to me. That nigga
Have
like
you
that.
thought about it before?
No.
You just clicked?
I swear to God. No.
Okay, so how many years ago was this? Like,
That was 2019.
what's up, everybody? I'm Leck.
I'm Germ.
And this is another episode of Ode to Black Love podcast. Before we get started, make sure you are liking, following, and subscribing to us on all social media platforms. That's at Ode to Black Love on Instagram and TikTok, then Ode to Black Love podcast on Facebook and YouTube.
Make sure y'all head over to otobblacklove.com. We still got merch up, episodes, little write-ups. You still laughing because the episodes ain't up, but we working on it.
Yep, the episodes.
I think I'm gonna just do it.
Babe, I'm gonna get to it. I just be
We
busy.
just keep recording. So it's just
Anyways, that's it.
Head over to otobblacklove.com. Make sure y'all following us, subscribing on YouTube, all of that.
Yes. Okay. So as y'all can see, we got some famous people in the building today.
Yeah.
Super famous individuals. Oklahoma City's own.
First time I felt small on my own podcast.
Okay. Big name. This is an exclusive, y'all. We got an exclusive interview. This has never been done. Have y'all ever did a podcast?
No, not together.
Oh my
We
gosh.
got the exclusive.
Okay, so who are y'all?
Man, my name
Yeah.
is Cordell Love.
Cordell Love.
Yes, sir. Eastside OKC.
All right. Eastside. It's early, y'all. It's 9 a.m.
It is. Man, Greg Johnson. I go by Cinco from Southside Oklahoma City. Man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's nice to have y'all on the podcast. We appreciate y'all for being here today. That's what's up. We
Thank y'all
appreciate
for
it.
having us. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all. Only for y'all we would do this.
Man,
I feel like y'all
We've had
nervous.
several.
Yeah, I was saying the camera turned on. They
We've
kind of
had-
like,
We had several people reach out.
Opportunity.
Really?
Yeah. We ain't. This ain't what we do though. We just
Yeah, man.
kind of
Like,
more.
just be in the shadows.
talk that much.
Yeah.
Nah.
This is nice. Okay, well, let's just hop right into it. How did y'all meet? Like,
Well, first off,
what?
these is the owners and operators of Alori Chanel.
Oh, yeah, they didn't say that.
I know y'all hear us talk about them often. We do a lot of work with them. They're like family, literally.
Literally.
Like family. So they support the podcast more than a lot of people out there. So we finally got a chance to sit down and chop it with them, figure out their backstory. And maybe we'll talk about some other stuff at the end.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk about some other stuff. But let's talk about y'all. Let's talk about y'all. So again, how did y'all even meet? Like, how did Cinco and Cordell become friends?
You know, or
I mean, it happened
like,
through.
like art, yeah.
Yeah, just being
2015?
the creative elements of OKC.
Okay.
Just him being a photographer and me just being on that type of scene. And
Okay.
2015. That's Stephen Battles.
yeah, Stephen Battle. He brought a lot of credit
What's
together.
Stephen Battle?
Stephen Battles is a creative,
Super creative.
man, super creative,
Yeah.
super genius. Really, he can he write books, man. He does music.
Yeah.
Man, Stephen is he can do a lot.
And he live in Oklahoma?
I think he still lives.
Yeah, but he had a list of people that he like curated
Believed
himself.
in, yeah.
And he reached out to all of us. And we used to have go to his house and meet. So that's where we
wow.
formally met.
That's
Me and
pretty
Greg.
cool.
Okay.
So y'all just had like creative people would just go, just kind of meet up and
Yeah.
just
He used
kinda
to do
bounce
a little
ideas.
art galleries.
Yeah.
I did my first book with Stephen.
Wow. Is this a white man or a black man?
He white.
Man, yeah.
Okay. And so this is in 2015?
Yeah.
2015.
Okay, that was a minute ago.
Man.
Okay, so then how did it transition into y'all being close or as close as y'all are now?
I remember when we got close.
Yeah.
So I'm bad on years. Maybe 2017. We took a trip to LA.
For what?
For no reason.
Okay.
nah,
Was
we
it
went
just
out
y'all
there.
two?
Nah, it was a group of us that went out
Okay.
there. But me and Greg was just around each other a lot that day. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I'm 6 years older than Greg.
Okay.
But I'm like, why this nigga act like he my age? Like he know movies, music, just like culture.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people that was on
I
that
feel
group.
like I'm right in the middle of like
Yeah.
you know
so,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His age and like
Yeah.
a little younger and our age.
So in that group, it was people that was, younger than me. And, I'm kind of just playing that big bro role, kind of just, you know what I'm saying? But Greg is like, we just related on that trip.
Yeah.
So I just started asking him more questions about just his life and everything like that. And ever since then, shit, we've been like locked in.
Wow.
Yeah.
So started from an LA trip.
Yep.
we had the,
Greg, what's
I
your
think
perspective on that? You just
we was driving in the rental for like 2 or 3 hours and it was just me and him and so you gotta go talk. lot of music or you gonna talk?
Yeah, and I talk a lot. And
So,
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So what do you all remember, like, what y'all was talking about? There was like,
Everything.
Damn.
Everything. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
It started with like music and shit. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like who your
'Cause
favorite
I'm playing,
artist.
I'm playing stuff. He like, how you know this?
He was, yeah, I'm like, I'm telling you, like, I'm big on like what you consume in your mind. So like, we gonna talk about books, we gonna talk about movies. We're not gonna talk about like typical hood shit. We gonna talk
Yeah.
about like what movies like really spark your interest, what music sparks your interest. And he was playing like, and then he was putting me on to shit too. And I'm like,
That's
this nigga, you know, so like, and I'm the type of person I'll be feeling like I'll be up on shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it ain't
yeah.
too many people to be up on shit. You gotta catch up. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga was just right there with me on every level, in my
Yeah.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this is somebody that I could like help.
Yeah.
And he can help me as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. It was
So
more
did
than
y'all
just-
have-
started, yeah.
I was just saying it's more than just the kind of that surface. Whenever you
Yeah,
what's good?
yeah, definitely.
It was about like 9
Yeah,
people
real
on the
life.
trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
But we,
Dang, 9?
with that
Maybe.
age
It was-
gap,
it was
you
up there,
feel
yeah.
like, you know, I looked at him like he older. I don't need nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? That's another like step. But nah, when we took that trip and had to be in the car that long, it was ever since then
Yeah.
locked in. So,
Okay, so did y'all have kids at the time?
yeah, we did. That was they
That was young, right?
they were 2 at the time.
Dang,
When we
okay.
first met, they were both born. No, Chanel was born 2014. Alori was born 2015.
Yeah, Lori wasn't even walking the first time I was around Lori. And he had showed me a picture of a birthday party he was at. And I'm like, oh my God, that was a Lori.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But so we've been around each other for years in passing. I was saying he took pictures of me and Chanel before I knew who he was and all that. Yeah, so
okay.
But that we connected on that trip.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all connect on the trip, then y'all get back to Oklahoma City, and y'all just partners, like
We working out.
yeah,
We
Okay.
everything like we connected for
Y'all
real.
locked
Like
in.
we locked
dang,
in.
like real besties.
Got a bill, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, how did that relationship transition into a business partnership?
We started working together, and we had to travel.
What were y'all
We was
doing?
in Memphis for like 2 months.
We was working with one of my homeboys. He had started his own company and we was traveling. He had like a medical company he had started, like
Okay.
a third party medical company. So we was traveling to Memphis, we went to Texas, we went to Kansas City.
Oh, wow.
Just like the regional. But we would stay places for a long ass
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like we
Yeah,
would stay for
so-
like what, months at least 30 days at a time.
Wow.
Damn.
Like
Memphis,
living.
yeah, we lived in Memphis for 2 months.
We had Airbnbs for months. Like go grocery shopping.
And y'all would be roommates, like.
No, I
Nah,
mean,
we
the whole
separate.
house.
The house.
Yeah. The
Oh,
whole
okay.
house.
Yeah.
Was just, yeah.
So was that like y'all was salesmen or y'all was just helping?
Yeah, the worst salesman that you could ever find. Because me and this nigga do not sell nothing.
That's what I'm trying to be like. Y'all don't
So,
strike me as salesmen.
Yeah, but we were really like low key,
Yeah,
like door
going out.
knocking. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Was y'all making money?
yeah, hell yeah, it was great
Nah,
money.
it was.
Yeah,
So how y'all was a terrible salesman but was making good money?
You didn't
Probably
have
selling
to. I mean,
it sold itself.
they look at you. They look at you.
and
I don't care what you're selling.
yeah,
I want it.
Yeah.
that shit worked too. And I think that was a part of that dude's plan. Is like if I can get these niggas to come here and boo these ladies,
There you go.
I'm trying.
Hey,
I ain't trying. I'm like for real. But that shit was working.
Hey, that's kind of smart.
But we did that shit for like six months maybe, and it kind of started getting dry because once black people get into a field, other black people hear about it and it just gets saturated. So it's a funny story. We was both getting a haircut in Memphis, right? And we watching the news, and it's some dudes scamming, doing the same shit we doing, and they like, watch out for these people that's doing this. And I'm like, bro, they ain't talking about what we doing right now. You know what I'm
The
saying?
same stuff.
Same shit we got on all that.
Hey, we look at each other like,
I'm like, but
Yeah, this shit ain't gonna last.
bro, we're sitting in there with scrubs on,
and they talk about people with scrubs.
with scrubs, and I'm like, hold on. So we go back. I talk to my homie. I'm like, bro, I don't feel comfortable like doing this no more. Whoop de whoop whoop. He worried about the money. You know what I'm saying? So big bro to Greg. I'm like, bro, we gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
Get up
Find
outta
something to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that shit for probably 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then then we lead up to this. Like, how we did this? So it was a guy named Brandon. I forget his last name, but shout out to Brandon. He was at Kindred Spirits patio before it was Kindred Spirits, and he was promoting a concept that he wanted to do prior to East Point even opening. And I asked him where he was at, and he was like, "Man, I'm on 23rd and Rhode Island, so." I'm like, "Damn, is there any more spaces over there?" And he like, "Yeah." So he gave me Pivot's number. Shout out to Pivot, man. My partners, I love them. Jonathan Dodson, Candace, love y'all. But anyway, so we get back to the home base for what we were doing here. Pivot called me like, we got your call. Do you want to come check it out? I look at Greg. He don't. I haven't even talked to Greg about this shit.
I don't know nothing about
He don't know nothing about it.
Wow.
I don't know what I'm about to do. But I'm like,
yeah.
I just told this nigga we got to move around though.
Yeah.
And like I said, I took a big bro role in his life, whether he accepted it at the time or not. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I'm like, let's take a ride with me. So we drove over here to the front.
That's what was in the building next door.
Yeah. We walked through a few spaces, but then when we got to that one, I looked at Greg. He was like, "Yep, that's it right here."
That's it.
Oh, dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For what we want to do.
For what we want to do.
So when did y'all decide what y'all wanted to do? Was that in the car ride?
LA trip.
LA.
The LA trip.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we always had like
Like
in
some
our
ideas.
mind to bring more creative stuff out here, more art, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the scene ain't as.
No,
I mean,
it's
not what
even-
we want it
yeah.
to be. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like
working.
we wanna bring that into Oklahoma City because we go to LA, we go to these trips, and we go to these places, and we see that all the time.
It's
but
a
it's not
scene.
here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
It's a scene. It's a village of
And
people
we
doing
want that
what
to
we
be
doing.
here. I don't want to
Yeah.
have to always go do a show in LA or a show in wherever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do that here with my people. But, so yeah, we want to bring that here. I guess on the
Union, we moved, so that wasn't that first. It was another trip we took to LA. We did a photo shoot at Union LA. Shout out to them. Dope, super, yeah. But we went to their office. But it had, backdrops. It had laptops. It had clothes.
It was ready
and
to
shit.
go.
It was just
Yeah.
everything.
And I was like, this is what the fuck we need right here.
Yeah. So
But that
how
was
many years?
way before Alori Chanel was thought of too. That's just
That was what sparked. That's what sparked the
That's
interest.
sparked-
Yeah.
okay.
But dang, I don't want to get like super personal, but we had the idea was to have a group of people come together. We can just pay a couple hundred maybe. And we could just have this place that we can just create every day. You know what I'm saying? But people worry about the bottom line too, because everybody got their life. So it's like, how much and how we gonna make money, and I don't live my life like that.
Got you. So when y'all saw the space, y'all was like, okay, this is it. And y'all just said, we doing it? Like,
We walking now.
I kind of remember that's kind of when
He
I
like, what
first
we gonna
started.
name it?
That's
I
when
was
first
like,
met Greg.
Alori Chanel.
that just came out. Your
I'm not making this up.
So was it no
Came
thought?
out.
We was in the
Right
parking
there,
lot. Yeah,
in
we
the
was
parking lot. That same day after we seen it. What we gonna? He looked at me
Shut
like,
the
"What's up,
hell
bro?"
up.
Hey, he said, "Should Alori Chanel?
Alori
sound
Chanel.
good?"
Shit sound good to me. That nigga
Have
like
you thought
that.
about it before?
No.
You just clicked?
I swear to God. No.
Okay, so how many years ago was this? Like,
That was 2019.
2019.
Early
Yeah.
2019, probably.
July, August.
October? No.
Nah, it was August. I got
Nah,
the
we
pic-
was still in. I thought we was still in Memphis, and then we came back.
we got the key in
We
October.
got the key in. Okay.
Yeah.
okay, so
So
y'all,
September.
so y'all told them, okay, we gonna take it, and then y'all put a deposit down, and it was
So, okay, that's another story. So prior to us getting here, the gym had just got their key.
okay.
They was the only business about to set up. They opened in November of
Okay.
2019. They had 76 people come here, do the same thing we did, said they was gonna take it, had a name for their business.
76?
This place is built out for healthcare, some shit like a chiropractor or something.
Oh, okay.
Like they built it out and then reneged.
Yeah.
this
so-
whole development.
Yeah, no,
it's probably-
this
Oh,
right here.
this
is
one.
probably
Sweet.
open. Yeah, it's probably.
So
Okay.
they was like, we done heard plenty of people come through here and say, okay, let's do it, send the contract, whoop de whoop. But once they sent us a LOI, we signed it the same day and sent the deposit the same day. And they was like, oh shit, y'all
Y'all
serious.
serious, yeah.
So shout out to Pivot. Like I said, this the way that we came in, you know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, these dudes are serious. So we were really the second business. Really, I mean, us and the gym came in at the same exact time and started this East Point shit.
Got you. So can y'all talk to us a little bit about what East Point is? This whole area, like, what is
Yeah,
this?
because it's kind of popping now.
Yeah, it is.
It's East Point is the first real development on Northeast 23rd in 36 years.
Okay.
That's what it is. The only type of development that has been done was by the Perrys radio
Yeah,
station.
right
But
there.
they three buildings they built was for them. I don't even know what they be doing in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to like talk shit.
I don't either. I like
passed
the
by
You know what I'm
radio.
saying?
I've
I
never
don't
been
know.
inside.
But
Yeah.
East Point is providing opportunities for entrepreneurs to excel and put people in a position to hire other people to make money, like teenagers and people that need jobs. That's what.
So
it
is every business in this development Black owned?
yeah.
Cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I'm thinking back, because when y'all first moved in, that's kind of when I really kind of first met Greg. That's
Was it?
I had met him before.
we had met, but you know, like we didn't really know
started
each other.
talking
It's
like
kind of like in passing.
And I just,
Y'all
I've
had
been knowing
started
you all
talking.
my life.
Y'all had started talking
Yeah.
more because that was Amazon Greg.
That's when I was,
Yeah, that was
Is
Amazon.
it?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because I Noah.
18.
Yep,
Yeah.
in
So
2019.
I started seeing.
I was pregnant.
You was talking to Greg more, and I'm like, "What's up, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dark skinned nigga.
what's up, nigga? Like,
And the dog.
not even nothing like that, but
Stupid.
like, what's up? Because she had just had Noah, so she was home, so she was just
Yeah.
talking to people
that's
more,
crazy.
and I'm like, okay, like I know
Facts.
that's.
But that
I
was
know
2020.
That was
No, yeah, this
2019
is
into
my
2020.
little sister's best friend. I've been
Yeah.
knowing her since,
Fuck.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle school? Not
Yeah.
high school, middle school, elementary.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
So yeah,
But
so,
yeah.
I mean, just even to think like, you know, that time I remember it was just
Nah,
kind of
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know.
But yeah, sorry, I don't want to cut you off, baby. But so that's 2020. But let's talk about like y'all got y'all key. What happened? Because we know the pandemic happened 2020.
Man, that's a whole nother
So
damn
like
story.
y'all got the key in October. What was y'all's first thing that y'all wanted to do in this space?
The first
Or
thing,
in the space
the
y'all
first thing
had?
I wanted to do was an art show with my homeboy Michael Waters.
Okay, did y'all do it?
I
I can't remember.
Yeah, we
did
did it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to hear about that because I kind of remember it.
Which one is that?
It was December 2019.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I think did we go?
Yeah, we went.
No, I think everybody pulled up.
Yeah, we came.
but-
I was big and pregnant then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was like that time, ended up 2019.
I got a
beginning
picture of Jeremy
2020.
there. I got a
'Cause,
picture of Jeremy.
Ooh, let me
It was
see.
just y'all was trying to put it together. I just remember y'all trying to put it together.
No, so
and
we
it
were
was-
trying to put it
was-
together for 3 whole months.
Yeah, it was
like
just a hard time getting it
I
put
spent
together.
every last dollar I had to my name on getting that show set up.
Art supplies,
supplies, canvases.
just whatever.
Oh.
That's
I had
the
a basketball goal in
Yeah, I
there.
say that's the basketball goal.
We had Chelsea Flint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember it
Yeah,
now.
so we went all out, like, and that's when we learned the hardships of starting a business.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the intention was on like having a really, really dope art installation in a black
Different
neighborhood.
concept, you know what I'm saying? Something that we haven't seen here. So.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
people we wanted to charge because rent was due January 1st.
Hell yeah.
But we had to like flip it just a free party because shit didn't work out how it was supposed to work
Oh
out.
yeah.
So how is that as, you know, business owners? Like you have these visions and sometimes they don't necessarily come out. Like how do y'all handle that? Like especially because y'all together, it's not like it's just one person, it's two of you.
Well, man, this shit has brought us closer than ever
Yeah.
because at first, it's when you in business with anybody, it's like, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Boy, danger germ.
Yeah, but over the course of 3 years, I'm sure Greg has learned a whole ton of stuff about business as well as me. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I felt like I knew a little bit about business, but once we got in this shit,
Yeah.
it ain't no joke.
So can we talk about the community's reception to Alori Chanel? Because I feel like as soon as they heard about Alori Chanel, I know us and the people we know, it was like, damn, Greg and Deezy doing this thing, and it was like popping. It was hype. The community supported it.
We
It
always
wasn't-
had this thought like
It wasn't quick.
but it's like we two people that people see as cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
But it's like we weren't doing anything. We weren't doing nothing. So it's like they finally doing something. Let me try to support. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those still like some people wait for you to. I mean, I was doing photography, but everybody not about to buy a photo shoot or do whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like taking pictures. I understand that. But once we got to selling shirts, it wasn't quick though. It wasn't quick. But once we got to selling shirts and figuring out what we really want to do or what we could do, people started jumping on that quick. Like the shirt sold out in
Yes,
the very
I
first shirt we
remember.
put out.
Yes.
yeah, that shit.
Probably
went-
2 days. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the things like I felt like it was like, man, they finally doing something that I can, you know what I'm saying? That I
That
can
I can
help out
support.
with, I can do whatever. And then, because everybody not gonna book the building out or whatever, but a shirt, depending on how much it is, they gonna buy. But no, yeah, I felt good about. I mean, the beginning, it was. I don't know. I always told them like, we good. We go figure something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was tough though. And then, like you said, the pandemic hit. And
I was just
that's-
about to
COVID,
ask.
COVID. So we opened December and COVID hit February.
Yeah. I would say we had that first show. Then we had Jeff Richards.
Jeff's birthday
We
party.
had his birthday.
We had a birthday party here. I remember Stephanie's. We booked
Yep.
it.
That was
And
before the
that was
pandemic?
February.
Y'all
It was
clogged the
like
toilet
right
up.
Oh, and then I
before.
had the last.
Y'all
event
messed our
was
toilet up
I
in
had
there.
a show.
Get
Yeah,
that.
it's a toilet.
Oh, they messed the toilet.
They messed
up.
that toilet up.
We did not mess the toilet up.
100%. Them kids,
1000%.
somebody in
I didn't
there.
make it. To
We
that.
did not mess the
It wasn't your side. It was her side for sure.
Hey, look. Y'all messed that toilet
Who
up.
was, how was the toilet messed
Because
up?
I didn't know you at that time, and I'm like,
And he talking to me like
the party was I was like,
How
why
did
is it so many people? That might have been the most people in that space over there,
Probably.
and they was all lined up, ready to eat, and it was a line at the bathroom. So I just felt, I'm like, hold on,
we had that one bathroom.
yeah, we had one. So I'm like, why they taking so long in the bathroom? I'm thinking this.
Who was in the bathroom?
I don't know. I left
Nah,
and
the
came
kids
back.
are the reason.
The kids.
The
So
kids
what was
had to
wrong
do
with the
that.
toilet? What was in
Clog it
there?
up, you don't know? Did you have to call a plumber?
Yeah.
The plumber had to
He
come.
came, yeah. He came after 2 days later or
Yeah.
something?
I don't feel like I knew this.
I probably didn't say
I
nothing.
feel
try,
like,
you
yeah,
know,
I
I
feel
try
like we
not
didn't know
to.
that. Yeah, I feel like we didn't know
No,
that.
we don't do that. Like
We try to handle some stuff.
we didn't like as far as events. We didn't have to lick some wounds for sure.
Now I remember one event y'all had when Jeremy had to come
Yeah,
clean
that was
up the
crazy.
damn floor. That shit was
I
nuts.
need to put that picture up.
Yeah,
we paid more. We
This
paid
is-
more to
this
get
is
that
what
shit
not to
cleaned
do.
up than they paid to have
Nah,
it
yeah.
up in here.
No, I want to get back. So how did y'all decide to go
Yeah.
into like, doing t-shirts and stuff? Because the first t-shirt was super basic. Did y'all know y'all was gonna do t-shirts from there, or was that just kind of like a...
Man, that's crazy. My first event was, I had an art gallery the February 29th, which sound crazy, but that was a leap year. We had it on February 29th. Ron Keys, one of my best friends, my brother, he just bought all these shirts. Like, man, just here, just print it on there. 'Cause it was always a thought, but we never just pushed
Did
it out.
it? Yeah.
So that was that first basic one, just Alori Chanel with the kids writing. And those sold out at the event. Rent was due the next day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all that went to that. And then what? That was February. The pandemic hit the next month. Boom. We closed.
We had 90 days of
yeah.
closing.
And then June.
Well, y'all
come
were
around.
closed for 90 days?
East
all
Point
that.
was closed.
Yeah.
Like y'all
Yeah.
had to be
Yeah,
out?
for
Remember
COVID.
that's when
That's
everything was shut
everything
down?
was shut
That's
down.
when the world shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they said,
gave
don't
us-
worry about the bills, my
yeah, they
bad.
gave us 90 months. 90 days. 90 months would been crazy. They gave us 90 days. And then during that, I mean, we talked a little bit, but it was pandemic. We wasn't just crazy. We couldn't
Yeah.
go to the gym or nothing. So June hit Juneteenth.
That's what changed
when-
it.
Yeah, that's what changed it.
That's what molded like what we doing. We had shout out to my brother Avery, man. He had came up with a concept. He just made an art piece for Instagram. Like he was on his conscious like
Cordell, like, nah,
protesting type vibe.
You're not just about to put that
I'm
on.
like, no, sir.
You need to put that on the
I said,
shirt.
I said, send that art to me, bro. And I'm like, do you care if I put this on a shirt or whatever the case may be? And I put every dollar I had. It's my name at that time.
Which
And we
one?
got-
Which shirt was this?
It was the Martin Luther King
the one with Tupac
with the Ku Klux Klan guy in the back.
Oh, yeah.
And then Tupac,
yeah.
if you real, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That came from a quote. Dom Kennedy had just tweeted that on Twitter, and I just took that and put that on that shirt. But long story short, I come from a like selling clothes background, but I was
Okay.
kind of just burnt out on that shit. So the last thing I wanted to really do was sell clothes in Alori Chanel because I thought it was just like because we had attempted to put kid clothes out and didn't do that well either. We did that in January of 2019. But anyway, Juneteenth, we put them shirts out and shit, we ain't looked back since. Them shirts sold out in a day.
And how many was it?
Shit, like 220.
Damn.
I spent thousands of dollars to get that shit done, and we got that shit back tenfold.
Yeah.
But let me tell you a funny
They
story.
was clean, though.
I was so burnt out on this shit. I'll never forget the day we told everybody we gonna open at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock came, I'm in the bed. I'm like, man, I'm just so tired of it. Because like as a creative, you just get tired of like trying to do stuff and you don't get the reception you want. Man, this nigga Greg called me. He said, hey, bro, what's the code to the
card
square
machine wasn't
square
working,
reader? I'm like, what? He like, bro, it's a line. You know, I live 5 minutes away, man. I put some clothes on, came here. And we went crazy, but that's just God's grace at the time. I swear to God, I was just like, man, I'm so fed up trying to, because I had spent every dollar to get them shirts. But I didn't have I didn't have a fucking, I can't even think of a word. I didn't know what we was gonna do.
Yeah. You didn't have
Like
a
a
plan,
plan.
a vision.
I was
like, I
really
know
like,
what the
if
shirts are, I know
it
what
doesn't
I'm
work, it just don't work. Because a lot of this
Yeah.
shit ain't been working, so it is what it is. But a nigga low key broke his hell right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But God be like, bro, he'll get you right when you ready to stop. You
that's
know what I'm
real.
saying? But I'm saying since then we ain't looked back. That was like, okay, we're gonna have to do these clothes and we have to put them out at a fast, rapid rate because that's what's connecting to everybody.
What, the
The
clothes?
clothes, yeah, just t-shirts and hoodies and shit.
So
And
did y'all?
seeing people with it on, man, like y'all wear it. I don't know.
Seeing
I
all
feel
over
like
the city.
that.
Man,
We was
thank
out in
y'all.
Stillwater yesterday, and we seen.
Man, that's
people
our
doing stuff.
daughter's names. Like that shit
Yeah.
mean everything to us. For real. Like that shit mean
And
everything.
they see Alori saw it at school one time. She said, "Yeah, my teacher had my shirt on." I'm like,
Yeah.
Aw,
Nah,
that's pretty
yeah.
dope. That's pretty dope. Okay, so I have a question. So y'all were selling shirts, doing really good at selling shirts. Did y'all have any thoughts about like what y'all wanted to do with the actual space outside of sell y'all
I
shirts?
mean, we still did the birthday parties,
Okay.
baby showers, whatever. You know, it's still a event space / creative space, whatever. Just you can do. That's why we keep it empty. You know what I'm saying? We want you to come in, see a blank canvas, and think of what you can do in here. You know what I mean? So yeah,
But do y'all promote it being an event space?
you know we don't.
I know.
That's for the people. That's for the
I mean, because some people are like, oh, I didn't know I could rent that space. I feel like if you know, you know. But it ain't
Yeah,
like,
nah, yeah.
do y'all like it like that though?
Yeah, we
That
got,
it happens through word of mouth mostly.
yeah, we got the
Like,
speakeasy vibe, man. If you know, you just know. You can walk past here 1,000 times, don't know if it's even open or not.
Yeah.
But once it's life in here, it's life in here. You know what I'm saying?
That's for real.
Facts.
There's been plenty of times I walk by like, I know Greg ain't in there.
I might be though. I might be
And
in
then
the
I
back.
like,
editing.
knock on the window and he come to the door. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. What has been y'all's favorite event in the space so far?
Y'all gonna make it seem like
know
I'm being
that.
I already know.
She trying to fish in the
Oh,
she
boy.
knows.
That motherfucking old
So what was y'all?
All the black love.
that first
man,
party y'all
that-
did
that
was
rap
that had
party.
the most fun ever. Me and
That
this nigga
shit
served
was
drinks
successful.
and I had
It
a
was
ball. It don't even feel like we
bartending.
even
Yeah.
I'm
worked.
shaking up margaritas. I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never had that much fun.
But nah,
Yeah, it was fun as fuck.
No.
T Fresh, he did his thing.
Yeah,
It
T
was
Fresh,
amazing.
man. Shout out to him.
And
I was
just seeing
telling
all the
him,
couples
yeah,
in
bro.
here, just loving on each
Love.
other.
Nah, that's what it really was. And I always tell Greg, I said, don't nobody party like them married people, man.
Don't.
Don't nobody party like them.
Nah,
So
we be
since-
trying to tell people. We be trying to tell people like, we be
Nah,
kicking it.
100%.
Don't nobody party like y'all.
We be kicking it.
Ain't got nothing to lose.
Straight up.
My man right there. I can look however I want.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Facts. Okay, well, since we talk about married,
That's crazy.
I know,
That's how you
yep.
getting into it?
How the hell I do that? How did I do
Sure
that?
you don't want to talk about the story
Nope.
no more?
I mean, you got anything you want to add?
No,
'Cause now
well, I guess before we move on, when you hurt your knee, I know that changed a lot.
Shit,
changed a lot.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you got in that accident.
When was that?
Yeah.
2021.
Broke my knee last year, August
Yep.
21st. It's
Week
my
before my
cousin's
birthday.
birthday.
So how was that going through that? Because like you couldn't even be.
Nah, yeah, that
around,
was
really.
tough. We definitely took a dip in as far as, I mean, that's usually when we start putting out hoodies and stuff. I couldn't walk for 2 months, so it was like
And you was shooting a lot at the time.
I was
too.
shooting a lot. I was back and forth to LA. I was shooting a lot out there. Nah, yeah, that was devastating. I don't.
You
A
ain't
year,
gonna
a
think
year
about
later,
it.
I mean, I'm
Think
glad
about
I can
it,
walk
yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
no, it was tough. I learned a lot during that time because I mean, I was sitting in bed like straight leg the whole time. I was reading. I was working on editing. Just really trying to come up with a plan, but at the same time, I'm not making no money at the time. I'm just spending. Whether it's on rent, my daughter, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just boom, boom, boom.
All money out.
And we did. I don't think we might have put one shirt out.
I don't even remember.
We put a shirt out on my birthday, and then
Oh, yeah.
so we ended up just giving those out
Why?
because they didn't.
It was a novelty tee,
Yeah,
so
it was-
past
yeah.
the event, it's like the shirt ain't really that valuable. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's the one you had on yesterday.
It's one of my favorite ones.
It's my favorite shirt. I feel like it could have
I ain't
sold,
gonna
but you know, it's
One
it's
of my
a,
favorite ones.
Yeah.
This
I had
nigga
it
sat
on
in here
top
for like 3 or 4 hours with a broke leg though. And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
telling me that his leg was, I was like, you good?
we
He
had
said-
a-
Our neighbor called me and said, can you please just come pick Greg up because he's bleeding like
So
shit.
Yeah,
after you did that, you came here?
He came
so
here.
we had an event
because he had
going
an
on.
event here.
It was an event going on,
yeah,
and I don't like to just.
He told her his car and everything, y'all. He wild.
This nigga totaled his car and came. I didn't even know.
It's like
Listen,
he
I felt
wrecked
like
it
a
like
bad.
5 minutes away.
I felt like a bad homie because I didn't know how bad his wreck was.
I didn't know
I
my
said,
knee was
I said,
broke,
bro,
though.
are you good? And he like, yeah, I'm good, bro. He's like,
Knee
shit. He was
just
like,
broke.
the shit hurt though, or something. And then our neighbor called. And she was like, can you just please take him to the hospital because he can't stop bleeding or some shit
No,
like
yeah,
that.
I wrapped it up good. You know.
So
what
I
I'm saying?
came up here.
I mean, he got in a bad accident.
And I seen it in his face. I'm like, nah. I was like, come on, bro. So this nigga, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, you talking about
So this nigga get in my car, and I'm like, I said, so bro, you can't walk on it at all. I was like, it might be broke. You know, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 with him. He like, nah, it ain't broke, bro. So he tried to get, my car sits low. So he tried to get in my car, and his body gets in my car, right, and his leg just fell out. He didn't have no control over his leg. I was like, I'm serious. So I got out the car and put this nigga's leg in the car. I said, oh, nah, his leg is broke, bro.
Oh, shit.
I didn't think it was broke
That's
till
a
they
home
told
for
me.
you.
When they told me, I said, I knew it. She said, yeah, your knee, bro. I said, I knew it, man. That's crazy.
And when he told me, I'm like, bro, your leg fell out my car, bro. And this is one of the strongest niggas I ever met in my life.
Yeah.
I was walking.
He tried to play it off the whole time because even when we
Nah,
was talking to him, he was like, "Yeah, I got an accident." You know, whatever,
Nah, I mean,
And then he posted the car like,
he's like,
God
"Yeah, I think I
damn.
might have hurt my knee." You know, you're like, "What?"
Yeah.
I couldn't understand how it even happened because it was a clean break right across the middle, and then they just took the bone out. But I'm like, how can I break my knee in this type of wreck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got out, I was walking, the girl was crying. I'm like, what you crying for? I'm over here limping. Nah, my leg was bloody. It was just a big gash. I messed up some really good pants. Like, it was a big gash, them quarter. Nah, it was a big gash. And then I got picked up. I went home. Came back up here. I called Karma because she was up here doing the balloons. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be up there in a minute. I'll come back. I got up here. You know,
So you just walking?
I done wrapped the leg up. You know, I'm
It was
like he in the middle of war.
I done wrapped it up. I'm thinking I'm good. But yeah, I'm talking to Erica, and she just see the blood start coming out. She's like, man, at least go get stitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I guess I should. Cause I'm still thinking it's not broken. Then that's when she called Cordell.
Ouch.
I don't even know if did I call you? I don't know.
You didn't call? No, I just checked on you. You said, you like, nah, I'm good. I'm fucked up a little bit, but I'm good.
That sound like him.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, you know. And at that time, we was so burnt out on them events, and this was his time to do this fucking event. So I was like, I'm not coming up there. It's a lot of variables.
I think that's what's
Like,
in my mind.
It was a lot of variables.
yeah.
And I think he owed me an event. So he had to be
that
there.
probably was in my mind. Like, he don't need to come up
But I'm
here.
like, I feel like a fucking ass. This nigga is up here fucked up, but can't, you know?
So you was up there the entire event?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I can't. We left. We left the
hospital,
event.
Gotcha.
I went up to the hospital, got stitches that day, and then we had your birthday party a week later. That's when I was on crutches. Then I had surgery the next day, or the next Monday. That was a Saturday. I had surgery Monday.
Yep.
So how was it like during that time after? Because you was kind of out of commission, and like I said, y'all kind of depended on like being here or selling shirts or just actively like having to be in the company, or like you said, you were doing a lot of photo shoots at the time, and just having to kind of pivot.
A super dip.
Yeah, having to pivot.
Everything just went down.
And it changing that fast. You know, how did that
Man, I think we still recovering from it. Honestly, we starting to pick it back up. Like as far as being consistent with putting out our merch and all that. Still not promoting events. But that's I don't want everybody in here. You don't want everybody in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Jeremy tells somebody that he knows a space, then all right, we should be able to trust in people. You know what I'm saying? Because when we just have everybody in here, we're gonna have that mess we had that day. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So
Greg called me off there. I'm like, what the fuck
I know
is
Jeremy
this?
can handle
It
this.
was all like purple.
He got it up, though.
I know. I'm looking around.
It was a lot. And then another
You
thing
did a good job.
to that point is like we've had 0 incidents.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had 0 incidents. It ain't never even been a fight here before. So I think that we controlling that type of narrative as well.
If we just let any and everybody,
it only take one bad stigma and your whole shit is fucked up.
That's facts.
Forever.
That's true.
That's that place that dude got shot at. Alori Chanel, I heard about that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
got
that's
stabbed or got knocked out or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we don't want that.
Yeah, that's what's
we
up.
want to try to control as much as possible. We know anything can happen, of course, but still.
And then another thing is like, we went through a decline with Alori Chanel, but at the same time, I feel like we kind of started migrating to different things as well, though.
Yeah,
That's like that we can always double back and save Alori Chanel. Like you got to respect your passion and know that like this puts you in a position to do this. And sometimes the passion might take a hit, but like long as we can always, that's the conversation we have. As long as we double back to what got us here, and like, you know what I'm saying, we can always be straight. So that dip ain't a bad dip, you know what I'm saying, because it's other shit that we got, you know what I'm saying. His name is ringing around the USA.
Yeah, I was saying
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Then I finally got in my bag as a developer around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it's like, it worked out.
I do
So
want to talk about some of that too.
Let's
I
go
don't
ahead
want
and
nobody
talk-
to be sad for us, though.
No,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no,
That- that's,
we
I
figured
don't
it
want
out.
nobody to
We
be sad
figured
for
it
us. Like,
out.
Yeah.
we're good for real.
So let's talk about that. Y'all do separate things. Y'all do
This is
separate.
what it's
Grown
gonna get
up.
you.
Y'all do separate things. You travel back and forth to LA for photography, videography, art, all the things you do. Then you do developing. Like, how is it juggling both?
Man, this shit ain't nothing.
So it's just
It's nothing.
it's always. I mean,
That's what I want
it
to
gets
do.
to a point like as far as the Alori Chanel aspect of it goes, it's like
Oh, shit.
don't forget. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Nah.
Because we
And-
won't post nothing for
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
And we like, oh snap,
Yeah.
we got a shirt coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got to get better at that. But as far as I mean, I think this is like we asked for stuff like this. You know what I mean? We've been this is stuff we prayed for. We wanted to be able to do all the things we do, and now we can. So it's like
We good,
you better
man.
figure it out.
Yeah.
It's
Just
and
go as you go.
as you level up, you gotta be. My only advice to anybody trying to be an entrepreneur, you gotta be like, it's gonna be a burden on your life.
Yeah.
You have to be a great
Yeah.
problem solver. That's what it is. You gotta. If you don't know how to solve problems, don't start no business.
Yeah.
Don't try to do anything outside of what makes you comfortable. If you can't solve problems.
So, DZ, how did you get into the developing or developer space? Like, how did that happen for you?
So I always felt like I've been a developer. I just didn't know what I was. Like
Okay.
I've always
Okay.
developed some type of creative entity
creative director,
within
yeah.
OKC since I got back. I moved back here November 2013, and my first event was December 2014 at the Hangar.
What was it?
I had a clothing line, Doe, Die, Elevate,
Okay.
and it was just a pop-up shop before pop-up shops was the thing type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was about 75 people, and I sold 82 shirts in 4 hours. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then but that was by myself. And then I started trying to create an entity within what I was doing and trying to sell, this is what needs to happen in OKC and all that. But one thing about OKC, it's OKC, and this place will swallow you. And like,
What that mean?
I feel like, I'm a creator first. So I don't, if somebody say, man, you the best whatever I ever seen in my life, I'll be like, thank you. But that don't make me go home and look different in myself. If somebody say that's the worst shit you ever did, it don't rattle me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But once you start, and this is just how I feel, when you start breathing life into people and making people feel, because you have to do that first, like, bro, you can really do this. Like, you're dope. You're the best photographer. You're the best printer. You can really do this. Let's do it. Let's get it. And then when they get a small piece of a little success, they start looking at you like, what you do?
Yeah.
And I just got tired of that.
Okay.
And Greg feel it.
Creative monsters.
You know what I'm saying? I've created over the course of 2014 to 2022. I've created several monsters, but you asked me about development though. But but I feel like I've developed a lot of shit, and I'm not gonna speak on what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because people are still living in those spaces comfortably and saying that they this and that. And if I helped you find your purpose and put you on that path, then it is what it is. But I don't never get stuck nowhere, like, because I'm always inspired by something different.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why me and Greg connected, because we be like, you seen this, and it be everywhere. It don't just be one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people get stuck on one thing, and that's not bad. But I'm sorry, I'm bad at it. I get along with it. But I've been developing stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
But once I got to East Point and developed Alori Chanel along with Greg, a lot of people walked into the space and just started inquiring about like what we do, how do we do it, because this shit be blowing people's mind. Like, bro, we was doing this when nothing was here.
Yeah.
Nothing was. Eastside Pizza wasn't here. Kendra wasn't here. None of this stuff was here, and it was a parking lot full of people, and they like.
How?
Yeah.
But we can't tell you exactly how.
Yeah.
We just believe that we capable of doing something that's bigger than us.
We have events start at 7:00. Don't nobody get here.
We don't know, but
We don't know if
guys,
they gonna
we
come or
do
not.
not know y'all gonna show. We don't know people gonna show up.
They get there at 9. We like, what?
Well, thank you, God. We have never threw an event and was like, bro, this shit about to be deep. That ain't never came out my mouth ever.
Really?
It's just like, bro, if it worked, because we did stuff and nobody came. You know what I'm saying? So like, but people see his birthday or my birthday or something like that and be like, man, y'all killing. It's just like, bro, y'all have no idea. Like, there's a lot of shit that we done did over the years, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So we grateful. But back to being a developer. People see us develop Alori Chanel, and at my age now, I just know how to recognize opportunity for myself.
Okay.
And like, I'm not in that space to where I'm trying to drag multiple people with me. I'm comfortable being like, okay, this is for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I want to do. And I don't want to have to just sit back and waste time trying to motivate somebody else or like trying to sell somebody else on what I want to do.
Thanks.
And I had to learn how to be at peace with that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't feel comfortable like, damn, this is kind of selfish. That was always been my thing. But it's like, these motherfuckers is finding their shit and saying, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, okay. Yeah. But it was after all that hurt and shit that I went through doing that, like, I had big opportunities to present themselves for me, and I took them. Shit.
That's what's up. Greg, I got a question for you.
Sorry for being so long, y'all.
No, you're okay. No, this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
So, Greg, for you not always, but you've been a photographer for a while. Then you kind of entered the videographer scene. I don't know. Anyway, you recently started doing that. How did you kind of like expand to LA and being flown out to different places to do?
Flown out.
Yeah. Is that the right? I said it right? Flown out?
Nah, I'm
flew out. But yeah, how did that start happening?
Yeah. So one of my best friends, Anthony, he's you could say he's from Oklahoma, basically.
Big creative, one of the most creative people, man.
And that's one of the people that
come out this motherfucker.
You see it, you know what I'm saying? And you just know he got it. But now Anthony moved out there a few years back, and that's what kind of made me want to start going more. I think before that, I probably only went to LA probably once. I was going to San Francisco a lot. I got a lot of creative homies out there. I can name a whole list of them, but yeah, it's a lot of creative homies out there that shoot, that model, act, sing, whatever. They do a lot. But yeah, Anthony, just him being out there and building his name up and doing everything that he can do creatively, and us being close as we are, I just wanted to go out there and see what it was about, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, they like my stuff. I think a lot of my stuff, low-key, kind of, you know, catches their eye more than it catches Oklahoma's eye. Okay. You know what I mean? Because out here, this is, like you said, swallow you up. They like it or they don't. I don't know how to explain it out here, man. This is one of those places that we're still catching up as creatives, as developers, as whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is a place, like, everything around here is, like, the entrepreneurs that open these businesses, they're people that travel a lot and just bring it back here. You know what I'm saying? We're in the middle of everything. You know what I mean? So if you go to Kansas and see a crazy barbecue stand, you might come back here and be like, I need to put that in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So it's like any type of, like, ideas, like, you catch them and you see all these places, like, why don't we have this in Oklahoma? And then they bring it here. Roxy's ice cream, all that stuff is, like, y'all probably seen it somewhere else. It's not the same, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's something, I don't know how they started that. I just said that. But no, but like, you can see those things somewhere else. Like, there's no other place like that out here, but you know, it's probably 5 of them in LA, you know what I mean? Or 5 of them in Florida, wherever. What was the question?
It was about how you expanded to LA, got close with Anthony.
It's just they're really some dope creatives out there.
So was there one? I know Anthony, your friend for a while, was out there and he was kind of introducing you to some things.
Anthony, he went to Middle City.
He went to Middle City. I mean, I don't know him, but I know of him. But I guess, how did you start working with higher level people out in LA? Man, I don't know what to call them.
Just word of mouth, really.
Okay.
Like, they see my stuff.
It's social media.
Yeah, social, man. Instagram is crazy. I can connect with somebody in Australia. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's like, if they like it, you know, they see what you charge, whatever they gotta do to bring you out there, or see what they should pay, all that. Man, it's just, I don't know, God.
Yeah. Do you like it though?
Yeah,
like,
I
is that?
love it.
Yeah.
And that's, a lot of people think I moved out there, or
Facts. I know we asked you, like, when you just gonna move there?
No, I mean,
I wish you would.
How do y'all feel about? I was just saying, how do y'all feel about being underappreciated in Oklahoma?
Or do y'all feel underappreciated?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
100%.
I'm a middle child, though. I've been underappreciated my whole life.
Okay.
Middle child too.
So
Only
like,
boy.
I feel like that's a lot of things, especially like art people. I mean, I guess Tulsa's a little different, but Oklahoma City, especially when you're in kind of an artsy space, people feel like they gotta go other places.
I had an art gallery. I had a show here. My only show I did here, and the only show I did in Alori Chanel. we got people leaning on the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't even know how to go to an art show.
Y'all,
you know
so,
what I mean?
oh my God, I forgot about them.
Yeah, you don't
guys,
even
man.
know how to.
I used to be like, Greg, can you tell them
That was next door, wasn't it?
Yeah, you like,
they standing up under the, on the picture.
you can't do that at a
I'm
museum.
like,
you know what I'm
come
saying?
on, y'all.
Like, people don't even, like, we have to.
So, yeah.
I mean, I had to
vision is
learn
like,
too, but we have to teach our people around here how to even
appreciate that
be
shit.
in spaces like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
But I see it more now. People are going to museums. People are appreciating
Yeah.
art. You know, and I'm not taking credit for that at all. I'm not.
Right.
He not. I hope he not. But it's like I feel like we opened up a lane or opened up a different thought for people in the inner city. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool to go to a fucking museum and look and appreciate some
photo
art.
books, all that. Like,
Get
it's
your
a whole lot of
Instagram.
different-
People Instagram is looking really, really neat nowadays. Man. That wasn't a thing
Yeah.
prior to Stephen Battle saying that people need to start looking better out. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff that we did is curated. And like I said, I ain't taking no credit for it, but I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot to do with.
But you ain't taking credit for it.
I can't solely take credit
He
for
said
it.
not solely, but the people he been around.
But the people that I've been around
Yeah.
created this, yes.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know what you in, like this shit was created for real, for real. I swear.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of younger creators coming up too, so they don't know.
They don't
You know what I'm saying?
know.
They don't know
They
what
don't
happened.
know.
How long we been out here? Nothing. They don't know.
They just
so,
got inspired by.
and it's
one of
good
these-
to see.
one of these-
You know.
yeah.
So how do y'all feel about those younger people? Do y'all feel like y'all will take on a mentorship role? Well, I guess Greg, because Cordell, you kind of already did that.
Oh yeah, it's time for Greg to pay for it, man.
Yeah, how do you feel about dealing with younger
so
artists and stuff?
Alori picks up her camera and. No, I mean, I don't know, man. People.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah. You know, nobody wants to even be like, Greg helped me with this, or you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm all right.
You feel like
Why
it's
do you
all-
If
think-
anybody has a question, I will answer that question.
But why do
You
you
feel like
think?
oh, sorry.
Sorry,
It
why do you
is.
think people don't want to say you
That's
helped
just that
them?
too much pride. That's just that. I mean, I probably been there before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a young, like, I was young playing football for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I probably didn't want no help back then. You know what I mean? But at the same time, today I know like, I'm old enough to know like you need help in this type of business. But at the same time, people
You
just,
still don't be asking for help though.
I don't, but I will. No, there's certain people that I will go to and ask if, you know, if this looks good or something like that. You know what I mean? And they know who they are. Of course, I'm not going to ask anybody because I don't think everybody knows what it's supposed to look like.
Okay, that's what I wanted to. Were you gonna ask a question, baby?
No, I mean,
No,
he kinda
yeah. I mean, the
answered it, Cordell
mentorship
answered.
thing, like if somebody would want me to help them with something, I mean, I've tried to help people, but it don't last long. You know, they might, we've had people in here working, pay you, feed you, whatever you want to do. And-
Why do y'all? So why? Like, I guess why is that? Why do y'all think?
It's different reasons.
Nah, yeah, it could be anything. You
Yeah.
know,
People get motivated outside. It's a lot of outside
Yeah.
influence though. People would see us, like if people see me or Greg in that mentor space or like in that space to where somebody's around us a lot, I feel like whoever that person is, people be like, so what you doing with them? So like, and it just, and they end up just going with those people because those people got motives. Thinking that like this person has learned enough from these people to help me
You
get
think
to
so?
what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it never works out.
So do y'all feel like y'all play a role in it at all? Like, do y'all feel like y'all have ever not fucked up, but like done something to where maybe people don't want to work
I
with
think
y'all?
the role we play, we're not gonna beg you. Or
No,
anything
yeah,
like that.
that's-
You know what I
that's
mean?
it.
Yeah.
Like if you come, you want to do it, cool. You find out how hard it is, and you decide you want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't hear from you the next day or the next couple
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
I'm not gonna hit you. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand how it works. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. Oh, where you been? Why you ain't up here?
None
You know
of
what I'm
that.
saying? None of that. So it's like that. I think that's a big role.
Yeah.
And we don't. Like I don't know. Not that I don't care, but I'm not gonna continue to
Gotcha.
like. Hey, you need to be here. You need to be. You need to do this. You need to do that. No,
Mm-hmm.
you don't. You need to do it. We gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So have y'all ever? Sorry, I'm kind of transitioning a little bit, but have y'all ever thought about leaving Oklahoma City? Do y'all want to
I think
leave?
about it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all want to leave?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's tough when you got
It's
kids.
just the
I was gonna say, is your
kids.
kids keep you here?
That's the only
Nah,
time. Yeah.
I think Alori is the only reason I'm here.
That's my only tie to Oklahoma City is my child.
Wow. So y'all don't have any? I shouldn't say don't. Y'all do have intentions of growing Oklahoma City, but y'all don't necessarily want to
Yeah,
be
I mean
here.
it's our job to leave something better than you found. But if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here and I'm just want everybody to just be on my nuts,
Yeah.
What am I really doing?
Right, facts.
But if we gonna be here, we gonna try to make this shit better. Like,
Yeah.
look at what
I
we've
want-
done here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want people in
Come
LA
on,
to be
man.
like, "That's y'all
What have
doing
y'all
that in
done,
Oklahoma
Deezy?
City?
Talk to us.
Y'all doing this?
Y'all
and that?"
seen Maya out here on Juneteenth?
Who?
Maya.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Y'all,
Oh
like,
yeah, the singer.
that might sound like, oh, Maya, but that's Maya on 23rd and Hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
That
help
ain't
with
regular.
that?
It's thousands of people out here. It's no shootings. It's no fighting. It's no nothing. It's love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people like
that ain't normal.
talking noise about that. And it's like, bro,
What talking noise
well,
about
they
what?
saying like, so first of all, we've been attacked by the Perrys because, you know, they've been doing
Yeah, they've been
Juneteenth
doing
for
Juneteenth,
however long. And
Over
so they were
the
saying that
park.
there's fake developers over here and, you know, all type of shit. But then you get it from your peers too. Like, oh, it's white people over here. They gentrifying the east side. How can some niggas gentrify the east side?
Y'all, I'm from the South, but at the same time, I got a lot of family on the East Side. But y'all want this to look the same?
Why y'all
All
want it to look like
life?
this?
Yeah.
I
They
just said
boarded up buildings.
this is the
everywhere,
first
you know
development in
what I'm saying?
35 years. Like, what
Yeah.
are we doing wrong?
But yeah, I mean, that's the Oklahoma thing. A lot of
It
people
is
don't
Oklahoma.
like change.
Yeah,
A lot of people
yeah.
don't like change.
So you asked me that, and I'm like, yeah.
That's
but
kind of what I was getting into earlier. Where I was like, do you feel like it's Oklahoma thing?
when you
People
go to
don't like
Houston
act
and
and
LA
help
and
change.
you go
It's
to the
kinda-
hood, it's development from black developers and it's black people spending black money there. They have an ecosystem. We don't even have an ecosystem yet because you have people that's within the system talking shit about it. Why are you talking shit, bro? It's me still. It's me, bro.
Still
Yeah.
me.
It's me. Chanel's still my daughter, bro. I'm still trying to feed her. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
like your own insecurities, your own situation.
Yeah.
But it's like, long as I can look in the mirror and see myself, I'm good. Long as I can come here and know this is Greg, and he ain't let LA influence him to look at, you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't owe nobody
Yeah.
else nothing. I owe this nigga because we didn't suffer together. I don't owe nobody in Oklahoma City shit but my child. You feel me? So to answer your question, I am trying to create an ecosystem.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure we have a place for kids to grow up and get a job. Like if Noah is out here and he trying to find himself and he 15, 16, it should be a business over here. He can walk in and be like, oh, that's Alexis and Jeremy's son. He can get a job. He don't even have to fill out an
You
application.
gotta do nothing. You know
That's
I'm
what I
saying?
want to
If
do.
you wanna
Yeah.
You know what I'm
learn something,
saying?
whatever.
And
That's
if
how it is
and
in
I don't
every
want him to
community.
be over here. When I was on 23rd and Hood, when I was Noah's, but when I was 13, niggas was over here getting shots. Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Waleed Kenyatta. My girlfriend at the time, Alicia Rogers, got shot right here across the street. True story. You know what I'm saying? 2004. No, 2003, excuse me. Got shot right here. You know what I'm saying? So like,
She passed?
no. She's still alive. But I done seen so much stuff growing up
Yeah.
over here. I've been over here my whole entire life. I left for the military 8 years, came right back over to this motherfucker. But it's intentional what I'm trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't care who I have to work with. I don't care what it looks like to you, who I'm working with to get what I'm doing.
I
You get what I'm
see.
saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
people want to like personalize they feelings on what I'm doing. And it's like, would it be fair to me if I personalized how I felt about what you doing out here? It wouldn't be fair to you, would it? Because I could critique everybody if that's the case.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
We
saying?
all got our problems, yeah.
Yeah, but we trying to build. Everybody's talking about this black power shit, but we really trying to do it. So like, if you ain't on board, I know who you are. I see you sneak this and shit. It's fine. That don't even
Yeah.
hurt my feelings. It's like you just showing me more about yourself. But at the same time, if your kids or one of your family members need something, tell them to hit me up. I'm gonna give them some money to survive. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is deep. Like, bro, I used to care. I do not care no more. I swear to God.
So let's talk about some of the other things that y'all are doing, because y'all not just working on Alori Chanel. Y'all got other things in the work
Yeah.
that I think will kind of help explain why you keep talking about like you building sustainability for Black people.
Man, so we got this my business partner right here. Shout out to JB. Shout out to Steve Mason. We're building Scramble breakfast brunch. That will be
wait.
built out completely January 12th.
Hey,
We plan on opening in February.
okay, we're gonna have to have an Ode to Black Love brunch or something.
Oh, for
over there.
sure.
definitely,
It seats 80 people inside, another 40 outside.
Okay.
Full bar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
We've
be
been talking about it for
state
a
of the
cool minute.
art.
I'm just
hungry
happy that it's
too.
finally
Yeah,
coming
this
to
is a
fruition.
$500 million.
Who
Project.
Who's the chef? Do we
We don't have a chef,
Still working
so
on that,
we're curating our menu, and we're gonna find the best chefs and pay for their recipes, and we're gonna have those chefs train our head cooks. That way, we can just do it that way. 'Cause-
And is the goal to keep it Black?
yeah, Yes.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
They're
Tell
gonna
the
have some
people.
crazy. They're gonna have some crazy merch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then you know, and then we still doing like it's everything that we've done.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be all his photography on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be my same vision on merch, his vision on merch. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be
Yeah.
every.
Now you can eat and have a good
Yeah.
time.
Now it's
You know
just
what I'm saying?
food.
And it's open every day. It's
something
like
we don't have.
It's
Alori
a Alori Chanel with
It's
food.
not open every
Yeah,
day.
Alori Chanel.
It's a Alori Chanel night in the daytime. You know what? It's just that.
AM.
Yeah. And then I also have I bought a block
Come on.
You heard
on
him?
16th.
You
Say
heard
it
him?
again. Hold on. Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
So
What you
that,
do?
the whole block, 16th
Come on.
from Kellen to Jordan, I own that entire block.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, so I plan on putting a single family house on the corner of 16th and Kellum. I'm also gonna put 3 duplexes on between Kellum and Jordan. That'll be done
That
in the
shit's
next
crazy.
18 months.
So what is the goal for that housing over there?
Well, I plan on getting people to come back home. But at the same time, I'm for profit. So if somebody can buy the house, I'm trying to sell it. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to be a young professional black family that can get in there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nice, modern, sophisticated. You feel me? So because I'm planning on like what we trying to do, and then we also have a hotel coming.
Come on.
77 rooms,
Talk to him.
12 bays for entrepreneurs. The rent will not be more than $1,000.
Ooh, come
And that's
on.
based off of our struggle here.
Come on.
I'm an owner, developer. Like
Yeah.
this is part of my brand is in this whole branding phase of this hotel. You know what I'm saying? But it's 12 bays. It's promoting it now. Like if you have any type of ideas that make sense at a boutique hotel, where I can start, you know what I'm saying, vetting people to get over there. Like it's
So again, black owned. Or
black
not black owned,
owned.
but black owned and operated.
not operated.
Okay.
We're looking for the best operator.
Okay.
So I
okay.
can't just keep it all the way black on that. So
Okay.
we plan on having like, there ain't no color on that. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, business.
Nah,
Okay.
it's gonna be somebody that probably comes from like Marriott or one of those
Okay.
businesses to operate that.
So, but you're gonna try to find somebody.
The
if
black,
you
it's
can?
hopefully it's gonna be black people operating their own businesses on those bays.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have a pool.
Okay.
That's gonna be black operated. We're gonna have a merch shop that's gonna be black operated. We have an event space. The idea behind that is for people to get married at an affordable rate in a nice, beautiful place. You know what I'm saying?
Right here
Because
where they grew up.
5 years ago, it's like you get married on the east side.
Yeah.
But if you
Right.
get married at the Hamlin Hotel, it's gonna be an experience.
What's it called?
The Hamlin. It's
The
named after
Hamlin?
AC Hamlin. He was the first black elected official in the state of Oklahoma, and they
okay.
changed the laws to blackball him shortly after he was elected. So we just trying to pay a little homage to him
Yeah, that's
because he was a radical back in the back in the days.
Yeah.
But 77 rooms, 12 bays, event space, and 2 bars. It's a bar connected to the pool, and it's a bar connected to the event space.
When will that be open?
2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all
Man.
doing some stuff.
Hey, my favorite thing is just like putting it back into the community because I'm an East Side kid too. But
Yeah.
it was kind of like even when we first started looking, it was like, all right, it wasn't really super realistic to like be back over here. And you're like, I'm about to just make it where people want to stay here instead of having
Yeah.
to move to
Man.
the Northwest Side or Edmond.
Boy, they
or
all
whatever,
up on
'cause it's
Memorial.
like,
Memorial
we
look
stay
good,
on
don't
the
it?
Northwest Side, and I'm like, I'm actively trying to get back to this side because
Yeah.
I went to Millwood. My parents live off of Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm from over here. Like this side of town feel like home to me, but it's not always like unless you do it yourself. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not easy to come back over here
Yeah.
because it ain't nothing just to plug and play.
I think what I like is when you talk about keeping it affordable.
Yeah.
Because it ain't no point in coming over here and doing it, and then it's too expensive for
Yeah.
the people in the community
But I
to
had
even
to
afford.
fight for that because when you trying to scale a business,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's all pro
gotta make
forma
money.
and numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's all
facts.
about values and stuff like that. But I had to fight for it's like if you want this to be black owned and operated,
It need-
it gotta really be.
it gotta be
Affordable.
affordable because
Absolutely.
we're putting a sophisticated piece of architecture on 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
This is no value here. You know what I'm like? I'm not trying to say it like that. The most money to get made on 23rd is probably these agents across the street at Mid-Cash. That shit just booming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Daily.
I don't mess with it no more, but man, yeah.
So once I said I learned how to see opportunity in things, that's the same thing I mean for this hotel. So if somebody don't see the opportunity of being able to lease something for $1,000, and it's guaranteed it will not be over $1,000. If you don't see the opportunity in that, then like maybe you do. Maybe it is a new East Side. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
like But you know, to that new East Side point, I don't see a new East Side. I still see devastation and gangs and alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it, but like in my mind, like while I'm still here, that's all we talk about is like, what can we do?
Do y'all have any plans? And y'all ain't got to, but I'm just curious because you just spoke about it. But any plans to address issues that are going on in this community, like you just mentioned?
That's not my lane. We have some very like shout out to Nikki Nice. We have some nice council people. We have some nice activists out here that do that. That ain't my lane. I ain't political at all. Real. I'm really for my people. Like I really want to change the mindset of like you are in control of your life. We have to quit blaming these people for that. That's you know, that's activism lane. They can find somebody and be like, it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you really believe in yourself and you hone in your craft, like I feel like sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I love that. I love that energy because that's when we raised in Noah. That's like what I try to be on. It's like, all right, like, yes, it was like this for me, but it could be different for you.
Oh, yeah.
But you just got to take these different steps.
And we be going through it, but man, Greg sent me, like, he sent me a picture of me, Alori and Chanel yesterday. Matter of fact, they was still here, and he was like, look at them, bro. We know they good. They didn't grow up in this shit the whole time. Chanel be walking through these developments. Alori walked through these developments. They didn't seen this shit.
Just a different mindset.
They didn't been to every Juneteenth.
That exposure is real.
They didn't been to Kendrick.
Yeah.
It's normal.
We did not see it.
It's normal. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, imagine how they brain gonna work. They're not gonna see no limitations.
Absolutely.
You got black-owned businesses all right here.
Absolutely.
They grew up.
Right here, like, boop, boop,
everybody that they mingle with in East Point is black. That's not regular shit.
Facts.
Nah, yeah.
Okay, so we about to get back into it. Y'all know I ain't forgot. Y'all know I ain't forgot. Okay.
I done let y'all talk about your shit.
Okay. Y'all done? We got it all out? No, I'm just saying. No, I appreciate y'all. But I really do want to hop into this conversation because we was kind of having it before we turned the cameras on. But it all started because, listen, y'all. Anytime we post these two niggas, black men, sorry, the girls be like, who is that? Is he single? We had Ultra Black Love Rap Party at Kindred Spirits, and Cordell got a lap dance, and I got message.
He didn't ask for one. He didn't ask for one.
He got rolled up.
He didn't ask for one.
Crazy.
Okay, well, he got danced on in the chair.
Tricked into one.
He got tricked into one. But what I'm trying to get at is that when that happened, I had the girls like, who is the B on my man? Like, the girls love y'all. We know this. The girls love y'all. And I just need to know, are y'all available? Or are y'all single? Or are y'all dating somebody? Like, let the girls know. Because they want to know.
It's crazy, like we a boy band.
Y'all are.
That's crazy.
Y'all are. The girls love y'all. The girls love y'all.
We got Alori Chanel night.
Thank y'all.
Man, I appreciate
Did you
y'all.
say thank y'all?
Always supporting.
I'm not even saying like thank y'all for supporting, but no, I'm single for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm available like that.
Okay,
like, I'm
let's
not
talk
really
about
dating nobody or like I'm not taking dates or nothing. Like I'm just,
Dateable. That's crazy.
So, are you taking girls on dates? No?
Nah, I'm not.
So if a girl...
Yeah, it's a lot.
So if a girl is like, oh, I'm interested in him, what's his name, whoop-de-whoop, like...
They can hit me up, yeah.
But you ain't gonna take him out on no date?
I'm not gonna say that.
You say you're not committing to anything.
Just like at this point, like that ain't my focus. I say.
What about you?
Same. No. Yeah, man. What is the question?
Let's move on.
Yes, I'm single. Yeah,
You single.
I'm single, but I'm not like you say. I'm not. It's so much going on, man. So it's like
that's a lot. It's a transition.
Like, it's hard to even
think about it.
Yes, I mean I want to.
Can we talk about that? Because we
Alori,
talked about it a little bit before the cameras came on. Just kind of like where y'all at age-wise and what y'all got going on. How like
With relationships
and dating is not as easy
Nah.
as they were in the past. And y'all had kind of started to talk on it a little bit, but y'all not seeking out nobody, but y'all also not against it. It's just like where you at right now, you kind of trying to build something else.
Man, go ahead.
So I'm 36. And over the course of just my adulthood, I've dated, but I've always had aspirations to be independent. Like an entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. And like when you're dating, that's not
heavy.
Fun.
It's like
it's not comfortable.
Especially if it's somebody trying to pull you from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got these certain type of goals, certain type of like things you want to do. But as soon as you get the like, even if I do start talking to you, continue doing what you've been doing. Don't try to change just because I done came in your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to. If you go into the club, I probably won't talk to you much. But if you go to the club, hey, go to the club, do your thing. Don't be on some like I ain't never smoked, but I have like talked to somebody that does, and then first as soon as I tell them that, yeah, I'm trying to stop. I'm like, what?
And then to that point, women get to resent you. Like, I stopped smoking for you, and it's like I didn't ask you to do anything but be yourself.
Just keep being you.
It's like, because I fucked with you when I, so and it's just.
Don't try to change.
Don't try to. My pet peeve on dating is just that. Like, I just named a slew of things that I'm trying to do, right? And I feel like if I wasn't in the space of just being alone and not trying to like make somebody else happy, I wouldn't have been available emotionally.
You
everything.
wouldn't even been able to.
It's a priority.
Women will challenge. Women challenge you,
opportunity.
man. Yeah, I don't see opportunity because your woman would be like,
I'm talking about with the business,
or this.
Business wise, you won't see that opportunity because you worried about
this.
You know what I'm saying?
I want this. You know what I'm saying?
I can get it as far as y'all being entrepreneurs, and I think we all read. Hold on, I think we all read the book, The Way of the Superior Man. I think y'all have you read it?
You said what?
The Way of the Superior Man.
Yeah, for sure.
And he even talked about it in there. He's like, like a man, like a masculine man. He kind of like focused on his like career,
his purpose,
his purpose,
yeah,
and his success.
chase your purpose. That's it.
And then like sometimes a woman can take your vision off. I mean, she should be there to support you in that, but some women can take your attention away from that.
I don't like speaking on women because
some people don't. Some men don't continue to be able to focus on their purpose.
Yeah.
So that's the woman's fault?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But if
maybe
you want to stay laser focused,
I haven't got to that point where I can do both.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say it's the woman's fault because
let's talk about it.
When you are, I hate just saying creative, but when you're an entrepreneur and you have a vision, I feel like God was a creator. They be like, God created, and then the Bible starts, right? So it's like, I'm a creator. And my highest source, like, I pray about everything I need, and God be like, I feel like you should do this. I might sound crazy, but this is how that shit be working for me. I see it, like, scrambled. I've been talking about this for 2 years straight. You could add I've been like, I'm doing this. I wasn't even speaking on it at first because I was just trying to manifest it as much as I could. But to that point, I feel like when God gives you vision, well, me, I'm gonna always see that like as long as if some of the stuff that I see goes away, but the things that don't go away that I can see, and I can see the people in there, I can see the dollars, I'm gonna chase that. I'm not like if you put a woman in front of that, I'm gonna go around that woman, and I don't care how much I love her, because if I don't get to where I need to get, I'm not gonna be who I am. And you're not gonna be in love with me. You're not gonna like who I am because I'm not gonna be whole.
Not who you're supposed to be.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what
But if I could find a woman that could believe in that vision and trust in that vision, but it's rather like it's some days that I had to spend $15,000 on marketing. I had to spend $25,000 on kitchen equipment. I don't got no money. I just paid $410 on a 24-hour notice to OG&E. I'm broke. Women can't put up with that sometimes because it's like, oh shit, it's Valentine's Day. It's Mother's Day. And I get that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just a whole different type of burden on you because it's like, oh damn, he didn't get you nothing for your birthday.
That's the outside influence.
You get what I'm saying? But it's like, baby, this is $1 million business that I'm potentially going to obtain, and you're going to be. We can do whatever you want to do for the formidable future.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
A little bit. I think the issue that I have.
I'm standing on that.
You can stand on it. But I think the issue that I have with that is to say that women don't understand that.
I'm not saying that.
I feel like
the women I meet don't understand it.
Or they might say they do at first.
They all say it.
You know what I'm saying?
They all say it.
But then it's certain needs that women want, and I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Yeah.
I can sometimes, but not every time.
I want to get in here because I know
I've been in situations,
but I think it is probably hard to find something like that. Like I think I'm lucky because you like
Yes.
Because you like you can go to school. You like you can
days, I'm sure.
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm lucky because you can go to school. You could if I needed to make less money, you can make less money.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate, but I don't think a lot
How
of
many people
women
like that? You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
But I feel like
That's not even
I
possible.
guess
You
I
know
don't
what I'm
agree
saying?
with that. I guess I don't agree. I feel like the narrative is always it ain't women out there that are like that. It's,
That ain't what I said.
He said,
y'all just said it's not a lot of women out
It's
there.
not.
it's not a lie.
But
It's
I,
not.
I guess I disagree with that. Like I feel like it's a lot of women who see the vision, who see.
They see the complete
It ain't
person.
even a lot of people that see the vision.
They gonna be like, oh damn, you got a hotel coming. Oh, he got money, and then they be like, oh, you ain't got that much money out there. I thought you had. This thing ain't got no money.
But I don't.
You
think,
know what I'm saying?
I think. How about this? I know a lot of women, a lot of fucking women,
Okay.
who would be like, hell no, I don't care about your money. Like I don't care if you can't get me shit for Valentine's Day. Like what?
I ain't never met her.
Yeah. All right.
And even if they don't say it, then
Yeah.
it's gonna come out eventually.
Even
Remember, you didn't get. I'm
to
like,
pivot because I even like skip the money part.
I'm sorry.
I like being alone.
Okay.
Man, come
okay.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
honest. Yeah, that's honest.
it ain't a lot of women that's gonna be like, okay,
man,
leave
what?
me alone. You know what I'm saying? And then because I have those days where I don't want to talk to nobody. And then can you understand that as a woman?
So do y'all feel like marriage is in y'all's future?
I'm 29, so I'll be 30 next week.
Man,
You know,
Okay, 45. I'll put 45 on
45
y'all.
is
With
crazy.
45 be, I think like
45
you
I'll
can't see
probably
down the
just be
road, but
like-
like 45, you like,
I'll probably
45 is old.
if I go 45 years and never get married,
You're
then
not gonna get married?
I'll probably good.
you're not that far.
So y'all don't see, do y'all,
I'll do 45 more.
so do y'all seek one woman to be y'all's companion? Fuck marriage. Well, not fuck
yeah,
marriage. 'cause I
I'll
love being
pray. I'll
married.
pray for one woman to complete me for sure. Because I know that that's like the final completion of a man is to have that one person that understands him completely. But to that point, it's like I don't like talking on the phone.
You said you don't what?
I'm not gonna text you 1,000 times.
Man, we ain't got to talk
So,
every day.
but is it because you haven't met the
I
one?
really don't like no holidays. It's a lot. That's a lot of like. It might sound crazy, but it's like
Y'all stressing me out because I guess I don't understand.
Because you think
But
all women would understand that.
I think a lot of women would understand that one, but two,
me
I
not
feel
being
like if
festive
y'all,
is like a.
but I feel like if y'all
frown
met,
upon that.
I feel like if y'all
You don't
met the
celebrate
right
Easter?
woman,
Yeah, right.
y'all would want to talk to that woman. Y'all would want to.
That's true.
No, I think
Maybe.
But do y'all give y'all
I feel
yourself
like
a chance
that,
to?
Yeah, no, that's the beginning of all. Every
Hey,
time you
man,
talk to somebody,
it's
that's the first 3, 4, 5 months.
Find
for sure.
somebody that you can
So what
survive
happens
the
after-
season. The season start changing. Shit changes.
shit-
But what happens when
everything not-
It
seasons
start getting
change?
cold outside.
that's a
It
good
start-
question. What
you know
happens when
I'm saying?
seasons change? You know,
Well, you start seeing who they are, and they start seeing who you are.
I about to say-
and you gotta
okay, yeah,
survive.
we gotta get some interest.
You around a little more.
Are y'all toxic?
Oh my god!
That's a word that's just going around.
Yeah, are y'all? But are y'all that
I
word?
don't think so.
First
I
I'm
don't
excited,
think
then I'm gaslighting. Shout out to Brent.
It's all about perspective. Huh?
Yeah,
It's all about
somebody.
perspective.
I believe that. I believe it's all like you said, perspective. Like I said, somebody might hate me up the street, but they love me over here. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
just about to ask y'all.
It's like
It is what it
I
is.
might be talking to this person, but this person, I'm the best
Yeah.
person in the world.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Do y'all? But do
I don't
y'all
think
feel like
I'm-
the majority of women that y'all dated would say that?
No. Majority of the women that I dated love me. And I love that.
What about you, DC?
I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
So
Yeah,
y'all still
I think
solid?
I don't get to that point where it's gonna be bad.
Nah,
Yeah.
hell no.
It's only happened a few times in my life where it's gotten like, and bad is meaning like we don't ever talk, don't ever want to
Yeah,
talk. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to get there
Nah,
ever. With
I've
anybody.
never dated any girl in my life that can't text me right now and check, and it's love. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never. Nah, hell no. But when it's time to go, I'm all for
So
that.
do
you
y'all
can't
think
stay
a
too-
I'm all for
woman
that.
will make y'all better, or can make y'all better? Not will,
I
but can.
think yeah. I think so. Like as far as like I have my days where I'm up here all day editing,
Yeah.
creating, whatever. If you ask me how my day was, did I eat, stuff like that, man, that's all.
Man, he's
You know what I'm
Alexis. Listen,
That's all.
What,
But
DZ?
you mad at me for
What,
editing all
Cordell?
day.
they say, how do you make somebody happy that got like a lot of like that's? I feed myself, clothe myself, I pay my. I do everything myself. So the least that a woman could do is come in and be like, "Did you eat? Here's a hug, my
As
love."
opposed to, damn, I ain't talked to you all day.
You see what I'm
What you
saying?
been doing?
Like, damn, I had the worst day of my life, and you like chewing me out about not calling you for lunch.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
So y'all feel like women start with the have you ate and they be like it be good and then
Nah, not all.
Not all of them. Nah, hell no.
but y'all good relationships. It'll start with like that and then
I don't even remember how
the seasons change. And then it's just like, how about this? Do y'all play a role at all in the demise of y'all's relationships?
Yeah, like I said, because of who we are, and we're not gonna change. Though I feel like we the same.
Yeah.
Like us being the same as far as this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I can change, but I'm not willing to change that much. Because why?
So do you think it's hard just in general?
My daughter
to date
loves
as
me.
an entrepreneur.
Bro, what?
As an entrepreneur in general, you think it's hard to date?
Uh,
Do you think that's the main thing, or is it just personal?
Yeah.
I think as a
I do, for sure.
not.
Because they have to
I
understand.
think as an entrepreneur going like this, like if they already there and then it might be easier. You know what I'm saying? But we still, you know what I'm saying?
We haven't.
Still climbing.
We
So
ain't.
like, you
it's
feel
like-
like in order to have something like that, you think you had to catch somebody that was early in the process to be there and didn't have no expectations and could be along for the ride? Is
No.
that your perspective? Like, could have been there at the bottom, the very bottom.
It ain't that.
Understand
I'm so
the bottom,
curious.
On the ride up, you can't catch
just-
somebody on the way.
Somebody that
questions.
no, you
I'm
catch
asking,
somebody.
I'm just
If they
curious.
willing to hop on the ship, you know what I'm saying, and really and ride, you know what I'm saying, like as opposed.
What does
to,
the ride entail though?
Ups and downs, huh?
Yeah, it's
Everything.
gonna be ups, everything. Like understand what's
Cheating?
happening.
No, not that type
Okay,
of stuff.
because I'm like
I'm talking about.
that ain't no okay.
See, everything I talk about don't got nothing to do with sex, none of that type of stuff. I'm talking about just basic human needs.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
A lot of women don't provide basic human needs. I'm gonna just say that. That's facts for me. That's my personal
Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough generalization. I
Name
can
some
see how you
basic
feel
human
like that.
needs.
Did you eat?
What do you mean?
Name what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean women don't
Sometimes
provide
niggas
that?
just need a hug for no reason.
And women ain't giving hugs.
No.
I think
I don't believe
Alexis, I do
these
think it.
What
I
are you
do-
talking? They don't know.
I do think it's hard.
I don't
because-
believe that.
Alexis, let me get it off.
Y'all not out
Y'all
here
are
giving
married.
hugs.
Let me get it
Y'all
off.
not out here
No, I
giving
think
hugs.
I think because we kind of like.
I'm
I haven't got. I get a
kinda
hug like
developed.
3 times a year, like a real hug.
Deezy, you a damn
That shit
lie.
sound crazy. But I will say, like, a lot of women don't allow men to really kind of like.
You just got a hug.
Let their
I ain't
guard
talking
down.
about that type of hug. I'm talking about like
Like,
the.
look, I'm
I
here
done got
for you.
beat down today.
Yeah, I'ma
I need
hold
to
you-
real.
I'ma hold you up.
Somebody need to hold me
crying
on some
your
real
shoulder.
shit. Like I'm not even being funny. I'm serious.
somebody to hold you.
Like damn, because you telling this person how you feel. You telling them, but are they listening to what you're saying? You see what I'm saying? Because they listening, but they like, shit, my birthday in 2 weeks. You see what I'm saying?
I
But it's
see
like,
what you're saying,
I
but
had
I
the worst day. Just give a nigga a hug. And then that's going to give me all the energy I need
Yeah.
for probably the rest of the year.
I see what you're saying, but I guess
But if I can't get that, then I'm going to fucking be at home by myself.
huh?
For 3 years, right?
We've been married almost 5.
Yeah.
It's 5 next year.
But listen though.
I'm like, I get my
when
baby
we
hugs
be at
every
y'all
day.
party seeing all them people in love, I love that shit.
Because
Excuse my language. I love that
we've been
stuff.
cussing. It's all right.
I'm saying I just don't think like you allow me kind of the space to be like myself, and you allowed me that before, and I'm just now able to really even get into it and thinking how long we've been together, and I'm just now getting
Nah,
into
yes,
it.
I've listened to
So it's
episodes,
like,
and Jeremy's like he wasn't like he was
just not
comfortable,
able to
but
get
wasn't
into it.
comfortable. If that makes sense, you know what I'm
So
saying?
I can
Like,
imagine
couldn't-
that because like
Keep going. I
And
wanna
You
know.
kinda-
just now getting into that with somebody you've been
that
married with.
I've
You know what
been
I'm
married
saying?
to.
And
So I can only imagine like
they want us to get into that after 2-3 months.
Yeah, I can see that where it's like that's kind of hard, and then I can see how it's hard for them too, because it's just like it's hard for them to get in, but it's like it's kind of a battle because it's like look,
Everything,
I
everybody
gotta
want
hold my
everything
shit
to
up.
happen.
I wish we
like
was
that.
live so we could get questions from the girls. 'Cause they gonna be wanting some answers. So we gonna have to do a part 2.
I'm old school. I'm cool with like trips, all that shit, but none of that matters to me. I really want to be able to, if I can be alone in a room with you for no reason and we ain't gotta talk, but you know I still love you unconditionally, then you could be my wife.
Yeah. See, that's
Silence has a sound.
yeah.
Everybody just up here like this.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's like you think that I'm like not treating you, or like you feel like I don't love you because I'm not talking to you, then that's like
talk to
that's
you,
immature to
yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying? You got to like. I'm the type of person. If I get in a relationship with you and I commit to you, I'm with you.
Yeah.
No matter like I don't even fuck what we go through. I'm with you. But this generation is like you ain't do this, you ain't do this.
Show me.
Then
show
you
me,
ain't
know
love
what I
me,
mean?
and it's
a whole
like,
bunch
man,
of-
okay, I'm gonna show you that I love you, but I gotta go make sure this shit is developing over here. I gotta make sure these bills is paid. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Or you're not even gonna think I'm attractive, because that's what attracted you to me. This other shit. So that's it. I'm
Then
sorry.
I gotta show. You know how much like
And I'm a father.
We got daughters.
And I'm a father. And then,
Like, we got to pour so much into them.
Every day.
So they don't have to deal with
Every
certain
day.
things. You know what I mean? Like, Alori is emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I have to, like, show all the love I have to her. And then I got to text you to make sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you're good. But at the same time, like, I might not have no more left.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Alori might
So-
have cried all day. I don't know. Anything
nah,
can
that's
happen.
facts.
It's a lot of
So what I
responsibility.
hear y'all saying is y'all just don't have the capacity for relationships right now.
No, I don't.
Not to force something.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We tempted for sure.
Yeah, attempted, tried.
What about
I mean,
sex?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a wild subject.
We ain't gotta talk about it.
But yeah, that's,
Okay, well, I just needed to know. The girls, I know they'll be thankful and grateful, and I'm sure they'll have more questions for y'all.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
think I
a
can
whole. I
provide
feel like
those
that's a
things,
whole
you know?
nother
Episode.
podcast,
That's why I said
yeah.
we're gonna have to probably do a part two.
I mean,
Yeah,
like, get me
basically,
back
we
on
need.
here.
Listen, ladies, if you trying to get with a man that's about his stuff, man, just tell him, reassure him. We need reassurance. How about that? I'm
You know what? And I'm gonna have to take it there. So, Jeremy, we talk about how like I gave you the space forever to be who you are, but then maybe you weren't comfortable.
I mean, I think it's about the approach. You gotta know somebody to how to approach them. Because like you gave me the space. I don't think early on I had that space necessarily.
Okay.
But I
You
think
might
we
have gave
grew
it to
into
him,
that
but he didn't
space.
know.
But
He
then
didn't feel it.
maybe you started to want to give me this space, and then it's like, okay, like I'm not used to even being in that space. So then there's a time period where
Yeah.
you gotta get used to being in that space.
I've
Yeah.
tried to
'Cause I
get
can
into
only
that
imagine-
space, and when it backfired, it's like,
I can only imagine like
why are you using this against me? You know what
yeah, I
I'm
was
saying?
gonna say, I can only
Yeah.
imagine crying into somebody's shoulder and then like y'all not having a good day and they talking about you down the street. Like I
Yeah.
can when I do that with you, I know like we locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I cry until something that happened in my life that's possibly traumatic and then they down the road, like that's
Man,
why
what?
you blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I can only imagine like opening up to have that possibility
Yeah.
out there. So like I can understand like why you have reservations from even getting in that space to begin with somebody. And that's woman or male or female. I can see that. But I think it's hard because a lot of times like I mean people call it like people I mean Greg, like I'll say it like sometimes I'm like, this nigga Greg be emotional sometimes. I could be like, you know what I'm saying? Like as a female, I can only imagine where you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like you can be emotional. Like some women don't want
And it's not-
some
it's like-
people be complaining about that. And I think it's fine. I think that's just his personality.
I wouldn't
But
even
some
say
people don't want that.
emotional.
No,
More
I
so.
get it's. I want to talk, and that's probably look like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's
Yeah.
times where I
Well,
just
what
don't.
I'm-
I just be like, he done seen it. You know what I'm saying? I
But
done
I
seen
feel
it
like
with him.
I feel like that's being human.
It is.
And I feel like, but I think
But that people don't treat when you get to a certain stature, people don't even treat you like you a freaking human,
That's
man.
true.
I'm not, and I mean, like
That's
I'm
true.
not. They don't even treat. I be like, listen, I feel things too.
Yeah.
Like when you
Man,
say
like,
that hurts my feelings.
yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
You know what? I be getting attacked on the highest level now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I can tell people want me to feel it. I'll be like, damn, well, you got it now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's the worst thing I ever heard.
I don't even know how to react.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And this
like,
is
what?
like so. Life is just a lot.
Yeah.
Period. So dating is not on my thing. Like I don't want to date nobody.
Yeah.
I'm cool, y'all. Love y'all though. Thank y'all for the support. But
Okay, well, I was just gonna say I feel like it requires vulnerability on both sides. Like you saying, like you have to be vulnerable enough.
You can be that. Yeah, but imagine you should just start talking to somebody.
Oh, I can't
Even 6
imagine. I
months
can't
down the road.
imagine. I can't
It's hard.
imagine.
Yeah,
You're right.
so
Like
like-
I'm off of y'all, but I'm just thinking about like
Even you being having a kid now, you don't want whoever it is to even meet that kid yet. You know, now you got to add a whole nother
I
person.
can't think like this.
Exactly.
I don't even.
Yeah,
So
it's
I mean,
hard. It's
oh, so
hard.
look at you.
I can't admit that. That's
It's
hard.
not-
too.
look at you.
Yeah,
Jeremy,
bro.
you
But
can't
I-
imagine.
listen,
and
I'm
we
off of y'all.
we've met people that we thought was gonna be like this.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
You see what I'm saying?
That I
And it
wanted.
didn't work out, so it's like I'm not
You know
about
what I'm
to
saying?
hop back into that stuff.
yeah. That's real. No, I understand that. I do think it requires vulnerability and true healing, though.
For sure.
On both ends.
Yeah,
for
like
sure, yeah.
I feel like that's what has shaped our journey is us really going to therapy individually and as
That
a
didn't
couple.
happen till what, the 3rd year?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
2 years
I
married.
get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Like
I'm
2
off
years
y'all. I'm
married.
off y'all.
No, I'm just shout out
That's
to
the 3rd
therapy.
year of marriage. Even
Man,
like,
I
that's
come in this.
the-
I come in here at least 3 times, maybe twice a year, and I just let all my problems go on him. And I love, and I'm gonna tell him on camera, I love that he just take it.
Do you cry?
Nah,
Like,
nah,
yeah.
ain't none of
Yeah,
that.
we ain't gotta do all that.
Nah, but
Ain't nothing wrong with
If
that.
he,
Ain't nothing wrong with crying.
if the tears fall, the tears fall.
I
But we
I
ain't got that
decompress
much,
in
yeah.
my brother, and I'm thankful that I have somebody. Cause after I talk about that shit, I don't bring it up no
Feel
more.
better.
It is what it is.
I I ain't gonna judge him for it. I'm still hit him up the next day.
That's good that y'all
Whatever.
have that.
It's
A
like
lot of men don't have
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that.
man. I'm
man, well,
I'm
this
getting it
place
off.
right here knows everything.
No.
No,
That's
yeah,
real.
that's yeah.
Is it mutual? Like y'all
No,
both
yeah,
just?
Yes,
yeah,
for sure.
man.
Like I said, I really
We literally be together almost every day.
I
Like,
took that big brother
work all
role
of it.
and I made him accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a super loner and he was way
Yeah.
worse 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we've grown and it's been beautiful, man. And sky's the limit. Like
This is a lot.
This
right
is
now,
like
you know what I'm saying?
man.
talking to this mic
For sure.
I've never
This is the
done
first
that
podcast we did as a duo, man. So shout out to y'all. We
glad we can do that.
love
we
and respect
special.
y'all so much.
I guess that takes us into our point. Like, I kind of want to talk about a little bit. It's our new kind of partnership here.
Yes.
Oh
Going
shoot!
forward.
Yeah.
This is a
This
new
is a-
home for Ode to Love podcast.
Yeah.
We're Ultra Black Love.
Oh, the
Home.
Black Love. Excuse me.
Yeah, get it right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
this is kind of our first, like, I mean, I think we said it in passing, but, you know, we kind of been up and down the past few months. We thought we was going to be able to come out with this sooner. But we locking in with Alori Chanel
Yes,
for
sir.
the coming future. And these are our brothers right here. And I'm just excited to, you know, continue to help y'all
excited.
build all of these visions that y'all have and that we can work together and just really be a part of the East Point family. That's why I was telling Alexis, like, I'm excited just to be over and in the area and just
yeah.
be able
a lot,
to
a
meet
lot
them
happens
Yeah.
over here,
and
man.
just,
Y'all gonna see.
be a part of the East Point family because, like I said, it's just
Somebody
beautiful what all that's building. It's just people walking. What everything is building, everybody's building. It's like we can get in here and kind of rub elbows and kind of build together, and we don't have to be alone. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Everybody's
for
doing
sure.
stuff separate.
I'm glad that y'all heard it because it's just a better interpretation of what we need to be doing over here. Because we be thinking we crazy sometimes.
Why you say that?
Because we just be like, how they don't see, or
Yeah, nah,
whatever.
it's some stuff.
So it's some stuff to go out that could be a lot better. But you know, it's Oklahoma City, man. We don't have a standard yet.
No,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
not a true blueprint here.
So
Nah,
once
yeah,
people
exactly,
people hit a mark, they be like, I'm straight right there. But we ain't never satisfied, man. We just want more and more and more and more. So like the more people we can meet like that, like I've said, y'all just upgrade y'all podcast. Every time I see y'all, it's just better and better and better. The parties are getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we can do to help, I'm all for it.
No,
Yeah, this is gonna be an exciting time.
Yeah.
I think Greg gonna stress me out a little bit.
I don't even
I'm,
wanna talk
he
to
probably,
them
Them two, they always
he
butt
probably
heads.
I'm probably gonna stress him the fuck out, but
I
it's
don't know
gonna be
how them
good.
do it. They literally siblings. Like,
It's sick.
I'll be
It's
like,
sick.
I'm like,
I don't
just
like
don't
it.
talk to Greg. You don't talk to her. I'll just do
My
it
little
right
sister,
now.
man,
They
it's
like
the same
siblings.
person.
Man,
Like,
it's
they
fucking
be arguing about
annoying,
the
but it's
smallest
family.
shit.
Y'all had the same thing on. I said, wow.
We the
What they
same.
doing?
But me and Regina's so different, but we the same.
Yeah, nah, that's my little sister. I love her. I love my big sister too.
So,
My baby sister.
Hey man, y'all come
Yo,
back
what?
home. All the young professionals, man. We trying to build a real community, man. We just got the supermarket since we've been here. We got
yeah.
Homeland. We got stuff
Oh, yeah, all
that we're
y'all
trying
that
to
moved
do.
away, tap
It's
in.
a lot of creatives that come over here from here to 4th Street, to 36. We trying to rebuild it. It is a group of people trying to don't believe the hype of like it's gentrification going on. It's white folks over here. Yeah, they over here, but it's still black. It's
Yeah.
99.9% black over here.
in order to keep it from happening, you got to come back.
We have to do something.
Yeah, facts.
And if you don't come back, just bring your business over here.
Something.
Bring your
Do
office over here.
something.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
do something.
Or just bring your dollars over here, more importantly.
Hey, bring your dollars.
Absolutely.
I
Okay,
like
so
that.
before we get out from here, does Alori Chanel have anything coming up? What y'all got going on individually? Any
Y'all
projects
just
the
dropped
people
the
can
sweaters,
be?
huh? Them hoodies.
Yeah,
Expect
got
it.
some hoodies. I mean, you know, fall, winter.
Your
hoodies
birthday's
and all
coming
that.
up.
It is. We're not doing nothing though.
Okay.
No events.
But you turning in what, 31?
That was a lot last year. I'm turning 30. I just said that. Yeah, I'll be 30.
Dang, 30th birthday.
30 on the 30th. Yeah, I
Your
don't
golden
be
year.
celebrating like that. That last year I did that because I got into that wreck. So I was like, I need to do something. You know what I'm saying? I could have been gone. But yeah, this year, chilling. Nothing too crazy. Actually got 2 shoots the day before, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do Sunday.
Bet, bet.
Figure something out.
Nothing else going on, no?
No, not really. I mean, bodies, hoodies, and all that. Shirts.
Okay.
Body Cities.
we got
I'm gonna
We
merch.
might do an
I'm gonna
event.
drop the link in the bio.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
let
we
y'all-
open the booking from here on out. It's $400. It's one rate. $400 get you the whole day.
Okay.
All day. You can get
You
the
come here and do it. No 18 and
Midnight
under
the day
parties. Really no 25 and under parties, period. But if you celebrating 30, 40 or something like that, kids, baby showers, we welcome all that.
Yeah, any type of event. We had sip and paint, all that.
We need everything.
Creative events, man. We're not
Yeah.
trying to do I don't even know. But yeah, creative events, man. Whatever you want to do creative, we can do it here.
$400.
Y'all
All
heard it.
right.
Y'all heard it. So,
All right.
I mean, I enjoy having y'all on. Like I said,
Yeah, how long
kinda,
we been on here?
Probably 2 hours for messing around.
Damn.
It's like an hour and a half. But no, I enjoy hearing y'all perspective. Like I said, it's always cool that sometimes when I come up here and y'all here, sometimes we chop it up longer than we expect.
Facts.
And so it's cool to sit down and do it on mic. I appreciate y'all for coming on. I'm glad y'all loosened up some. Y'all niggas was tight at the beginning.
Yeah, y'all was.
So I'm glad y'all loosened up. I'm glad y'all loosened up. Like I said, I'm excited to see what the future have for us as partners, and I think it's gonna be good. So,
I'm excited.
Sure.
This shit gonna
Thank y'all.
be fun.
Thank y'all for having us. Man, shout out Ode to Black Love. Let's keep doing it.
All right, well, we ain't got nothing else, y'all, so we gonna get on out of here. Oh, before y'all go, make sure you're liking, following us on social media at Ode to Black Love Podcast on YouTube and Facebook, at Ode to Black Love on Instagram and TikTok, and then Alori.Chanel on Instagram.
We had to make a new Instagram. I messed it up. Alori.Chanel. But it's all right. Cinco Johnson, deezdoe. Figure it out.
DEEZDOE.
We'll put it on the thing.
Yeah, get on there. They got the online
right there.
sales now, so
I can
y'all,
put it right there.
y'all can get them sweaters. Okay, yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Y'all get on. Y'all make sure y'all
They
get
can buy online now?
Yeah,
Yeah, shop AloriChanel.com.
Yeah.
yeah. Make sure y'all get that. So.
I'll drop it off. I'll do whatever. Just let us know.
You got experience in deliveries.
All right, y'all. We out.